Good afternoon, ma'am.
Our lesson for today is the advanced learning about week 6 regarding manipulative and multimedia dimensions of information and media.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. Okay, so based on your module, kindly open your week 6 soft copies. In your week 6 soft copies, it is entitled as manipulative and multimedia. This is our most essential learning competency this afternoon. It's about manipulative information and media and multimedia information and media. Let's try to describe its different dimensions. Okay, for your objectives, after going through this module, you are expected to explain what manipulatives interactive media are, compare the different platforms and uses of manipulatives or interactive media software, define multimedia and its characteristics, summarize the design principles and elements in different forms of information and media, like our previous discussions, the text, the audio, visual, motion, and manipulative or interactive media. Then, of course, you're going to identify the advantages and limitations of multimedia. Okay. First, let's try to identify the dimensions involved in the following multimedia content. Let's check your prior knowledge if you already have a prior knowledge in the following media content. Identify whether these media contents are talking about text or talking about visual or talking about audio or what is said manipulative. Okay, number 1. Are you familiar with the movie Hiraya Manawari?
Hindi, ma'am. Pero meron ata yung sa may elementary kami, ma'am. Parang series po siya ng parang, what do you call that? Mga lesson sa life, ma'am, na ano siya, fiction, ganun po.
Yes. But it's about learning. So, let's try to identify, naka-indicate naman dito, an e-novel assessed through Wattpad. Ano bang Wattpad? Is it a text? Is it a visual, an audio, or manipulative? Anyone? Is it a text, a visual, audio, or manipulative?
Feeling ko text, ma'am, or manipulative.
Okay,
Nasa in-between siya.
in between. Okay, the text is correct. But how did you know that it is manipulative?
Because of the Wattpad na app, ma'am. Yung term na Wattpad na app just sa sentence po.
Okay, what do we mean by manipulative ba?
Nagko-control siya, ma'am, ganun. Kino-control ka niya,
Ah,
manipulate.
okay. Okay, at least you have an idea. No, correct yun. We have the text, but later on, I will be going to explain what manipulative means. And then, number 2 is magic microphone advertised by a singing salesperson in a mall. Is it a text, visual, audio, or manipulative? Any other hand?
For me, ma'am, audio po siya.
Okay, it is obviously an audio because it is a microphone, correct? How about number 3, instructions on how to cook pancit canton on a packaging?
Ma'am,
Is it a Oh,
Ako
sino
na.
to?
Ano,
Go
ma'am?
ulit.
Visual.
Visual.
Yes, ma'am.
Any other answer?
Ma'am, kasi may reason ako.
Oh,
Yung
kasi
yung
may
reason kasi sa Pansit Canton sa likod, ma'am, we notice, siya, picture siya, ma'am, ng
yes.
ilalagay mo, ganun po.
Yes,
Image board.
correct. It is visual. Pero some of it may text. Okay, correct. Tama yun. And then number 4, TV advertisement of a shampoo brand featuring Sarah Geronimo. Text, visual, audio, or manipulative?
Visual, ma'am.
Why visual?
Kasi ma'am, pinapakita nila yung sa mismong tao yung ma'am, yung magiging effect ng product nila.
Okay. From the word visual, nakikita sa television. Tama naman yun. Okay, your answers are all correct. And the last one is the textbook for the blind. Alam niyo yung blind, yung sa braille?
Yung
Is
bang
it a,
kinakapa nila, ganun, ma'am, parang
yung
ganun.
kinakapa nila? Is it a text, visual, audio, or manipulative?
Text pa rin siguro, ma'am.
Text pa rin.
I guess so.
Parang sa akin ma'am, manipulative.
Why?
Kasi nga ma'am, di ba blind siya? Kaya hindi niya makikita if it's text or ano man pong bagay yon. Kaya kailangan niyang i-manipulate para malaman niya kung ano yung klase yung ginagawa niya ma'am.
Exactly. The correct answer is manipulative kasi it is composed of yung tuldok-tuldok yata yun, hindi siya ABC, ganon. Now, let's try to define the manipulative. Ayan, when we say manipulative, ito yung gumagana yung kinesthetic ability natin. When we say manipulative, gumagana yung thinking skills natin. That is why it's called manipulative. Lahat gumagana. Nakuha? Yung sight of seeing, most of it, sight of seeing, yung touch, ganon, feeling, hearing, yan. Yun yung manipulative. Tama yung sinabi ni Miss Guapa kanina, na yung braille natin ay isang example ng manipulative. Now, for your understanding, I have prepared another exercise for you para mas maintindihan natin kung anong ibig sabihin ng manipulative. Okay. This might look a trip to a toy store. But then, everybody needs time to play. Sort the toys to their proper bins. Take note, the bins are not labeled. So it's up to you to determine how you will classify these toys. You can use your scratch papers if you want. Let's try to arrange these toys on its proper bins. So, number 1, ito yung Lego. Number 2, ito yung picture ng doll. Number 3, Rubik Cube. 4, teddy bear. 5, crayons. 6, puzzle. 7, finish puzzle box. Number 8, Play-Doh. And number 9, wooden hammer toys. So, let's try to label these 3 empty bins. Saan natin ilalagay yung mga toys na yan? Nakuha? Okay. You may type your answers on the chat box. I will give you 10 minutes to finish the activity.
Ma'am,
Yes?
okay na po ako.
Ang bilis naman ni Jerwin. Let's try to identify the first bin. Ano-ano yung pangalan nung tatlong beans muna natin? Ikaw, Jerwin, anong sagot mo?
Ma'am, yung tatlong beans po, ang pangalan nila is simulators, builders, and puzzles.
Okay. Yung simulator, ano-ano yung mga toys na nandoon sa loob?
Ako na ba, ma'am?
Sige, yung sagot mo.
Sa simulators po is yung number 1, which is Lego, number 5, which is crayons, and yung number 8, which is Play-Doh. Yun po sa may simulators. Kasi ang ibig pwede ko bang ibigkas na lang
Sige,
yung
sige. Bakit?
Because simulator means those that allow you to practice an actual task. For example, yun nga, pag-take care nung, ay, mali ako, wait, ma'am, nabaliktad ko. Yung simulators po pala is, yung 2, 4 at 9. 4 at 9 yung simulators, which is yung doll, yung teddy bear, tapos yung carpenter na laro. Gaya ng sabi ko kanina, ang ibig sabihin ng simulators is those that allows you to practice an actual task. For example, pagbe-babysit. Syempre kapag bata ka, naglalaro ka ng ganyan. Kunwari naman ito, yung nanay, ganun. Tapos yung sa mga number 9 or photo 9 po, yung carpenter na laro. Basically, yung nagpa-practice mag-tok-tok-tok ng ganyan. Yun siya, ma'am.
Okay, tama. Tama yung sagot mo, Balong. 2, 4, and 9. So, nilabel mo yung tatlo. Magkakasama sila sa under simulator. How about yung pangalawa? Any other answer regarding sa sagot ni Jerwin? May ibang label ba tayo doon? Anyone? May ibang label ba or ibang item na nakalagay? How about number 2? The second bin. Anong pangalan nung second bin natin? Ayan, si Stephanie. 158-249. Para-paras ng sagot. Okay, let's try to hear the answer from Jenaline Cantor. So, nabanggit na yung simulator. How about yung pangalawang bin? Anong pangalan nung ating second bin? Miss Jenaline Cantor. Well, let's hear from Miss Stephanie Tagakay. Miss Stephanie, what will be the name of our second bin? Ala, nahiya sila. Do you have the same answer, Jerwin?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, paki-explain na lang kung ano yung second bin na nasa iyo.
Okay, the second bin is the builders, which consists of photo number 1. Ito yung mali ko kanina. Photo number 1, 5, and 8. Builder is defined as those that allows you to create something out of plain material. Plain material, kasi nga, di ba yung number 5, crayon siya. Plain nga lang yung papel mo, tapos gamit yung crayon na yun, makakagawa ka ng something else. For example, drawing ng bahay, drawing ng flower, drawing something. Tapos yung sa may 1, yung Lego na bricks. Diba? Alam naman natin, hiwa-hiwalay siya. So, magbibuild ka ng anything na bagay na gusto mo. Sabi ko kanina, bahay, ganun, ma'am. Same as dun sa Play-Doh po. Pwede mo siyang gawan-gawan ng kung ano-ano.
Yes, correct. Tama naman. And then, the last bin will be
Puzzles, ma'am.
and obviously, it is the numbers
3, 6, and 7.
Okay. So, tama yung mga sagot lahat ni Jerwin. Palakpakan naman natin si Jerwin. Okay, so this is the answer regarding our 3 bins. The first bin is simulator, the second bin is builders, and the third bin is puzzle. So, correct yung explanation ni Mr. Tuban kanina. So, as you can see, kapag ginamit mo ang mga toys na ito, gumagana yung pagiging manipulative mo. Ibig sabihin, minamanipulate mo yung tamang paggamit doon sa mga toys na yun kasi gumagana yung utak mo at the same time ay nag-e-enjoy ka. Nakuha? So, yun yung ating manipulative. Nag-e-enjoy ka, nandun yung leisure, at the same time, nandun din yung learning. Then, let's try to recall all our favorite games during childhood days. So, isa-isa kayo, dapat may ambag dito Traditional games. Ano-ano yung mga traditional na non-digital manipulative games natin before?
Luksong baka, ma'am. Ganun.
Yes.
Patintero.
Tumbak preso.
Anong mga gumagana sa atin kapag yung mga larong yun ang ginagamit natin? Like for example, sa luksong baka. Paano siya nagiging manipulative?
Pagtalon.
Pagtalon.
Pagtakbo at pagtalon.
Okay, physically naman, 'di ba? Luksong baka, luksong tinik, ano pa? How about the others? Yung mga hindi pa naririnig ang boses diyan. Okay, wala na, hindi na sila familiar. Siguro hindi sila lumalabas ng bahay before. Let's try to ask their digital or game app. I'm sure marami silang maambag dito. Ano-ano yung mga digital games na alam nyo?
Mobile
Mobile Legend. What else?
plans.
'Di ba? Ayan. Kaya natin pinag-aralan yung mga traditional and digital manipulatives is because yung ating topic for week 6, which is entitled Manipulative, talks about games. Talks about leisure and learning. So, when we say games, ang activity na naka-indicate dito sa week 6 natin is you are going to create your own game. But, unfortunately, we will be needing a lot more time. But we're running out of time, kaya hindi ko nag-gradean yung paggawa ninyo ng games. But I will still discuss kung sino yung mga interested later on para naman malaman nyo kung paano mag-create ng games. Anyway, let's try to encourage you pa rin kung interested kayo sa pag-create ng game. Because our game developer nowadays, ang average base salary niya is 686,182 per year. So, ganyan kalaki yung sweldo ng isang game developer. So, aabot siya ng papatak siya ng 495,000 hanggang 854,000. Ganyan kalaki yung sahod ng isang game developer pag nakakreate ka ng game. So, kailangan nyo talagang matutunan kung paano mag-create ng game. Para at least naman meron kayong idea. Na-touch kasi natin sa ating lesson. Pero sabi ko nga, hindi natin matatakil to ng isang upuan lang. Kailangan natin ng mahabang oras. So, siguro, kung after exam ninyo, pwede pa rin natin itong i-discuss sa inyo. Ayan. And then, this is the top game developers or game development companies in the Philippines. We have the Whimsy Games and the Argentix. Ito yung mga top companies na naglalaban dito sa Pilipinas. From Naga and from Albay. So, their payment, pag visit mo yung yung website nila, automatic magre-rate na yun kaagad ng $25 to $49 per hour. Nakuha? So, 'di ba? Ang sarap sa pakiramdam. Gagawa ka lang ng isang laro, pero yung sahod mo yearly or hourly na dumarating or monthly, nagaantay ka na lang ng sahod mo. Nakuha? Any question regarding our lesson?
None so far, ma'am.
None so far. So, ito nga pala yung definition ng manipulative natin. So, when we say manipulative, these are tools or devices used for hands-on developmental education, information, leisure, therapeutic, and other purpose that require kinesthetic senses. For example, abacus, puzzle, Lego, and Rubik's. So, yun yung manipulative natin. So, based doon sa ating binigay kanina na example, yung concrete media and virtual media, there are two types of manipulative kasi, the virtual media and then the concrete media. Ibig sabihin ng concrete media is yung traditional. Ang advantage nito ay simpler, more movable. Ang disadvantage naman niya ay limited or not very challenging. Kasi for example, may mga laruan ka na Rubik's Cube. Pag nabuo mo na siya, dahil siya ay traditional na hawakan mo, nakikita mo, hindi siya, it is non-digital, wala nang thrill pag nabuo mo na siya, 'di ba? Hindi ka na na-challenge. Unlike nung unang bili mo siya, na adik ka pa sa pagbuo. Pero pag sinabing virtual media, it is more on a digital type of manipulative game, allows you a more complex operations to be learned. Level by level yan, di ba? The more level na natatapos mo, mas naa-addict ka o mas nag-e-enjoy ka para tapusin yung larong yun. So, cannot be actually touched yung disadvantage niya kasi nga digital yung karamihan ng virtual media. Nakuha? So, these are the advantages of virtual and concrete media type of manipulatives. We also have multimedia, wherein pag sinabing multimedia, nandun na lahat yung lesson na tinakil natin before. Yung text, yung audio, yung visual, yung motion, and of course yung manipulative. Tayo bilang isang tao, paano natin i-manipulate itong mga media na ito? Nakuha? Pag kinombine mo siya, minanipulate mo siya, ang tawag sa kanya ay multimedia. Naintindihan? Naintindihan mga kapatid? Ano-ano yung mga example ng ating multimedia? When we say multimedia, naririnig, nakikita, at the same time,
Nahahawakan.
may motion, and may audio. Kagaya ng ano? Kagaya ng videos. Yun yung best example for our multimedia. Okay, let's try to answer the following logos. I will be presenting a logos. Identify the primary dimension of the following apps. Ibig sabihin, ano yung karamihan na gumagana dun sa apps na yon? Type your answers on the chat box. Okay, number 1, we have Spotify. Ayan, place your answers now. Audio. Spotify is about audio. Correct. About the number 2, we have Instagram. Number 2 is Instagram. You may now place your answers on the chat box. We have visual, Jericho Corrales, Jenaline Cantor. Visual is correct. Yan.
Ma'am, wala naman po atang audio po pala.
Ay wala, hindi nyo ko naririnig.
Ma'am, nakapalaman mo, ma'am.
Hello? Ayan, naririnig nyo na?
Yes po, audible na po.
Okay, thank you. Okay, next is, so tama lahat yung sagot nyo. Visual. How about Twitter? Number 3 is Twitter. Okay. Jerwin, Corrales, Cantor, Tagakay, Mora, and Taliedo, your answers are all correct. With Shaina Barasi. Ayan. And next is Talking Tom. What is Talking Tom? It is a game, right? Okay, it is. Therefore, it is a manipulative example. So, correct. Corrales, correct. Barasi, correct. Taliedo, correct. Mora, correct. Okay, and the last one, we have Gmail. Okay, Gmail is text. Jerwin, Corrales, Cantor, Tagakay, Mora, Taliedo, and Barasi. Your answers are all correct. So, now, naintindihan nyo na kung ano ang difference nung manipulative and multimedia. So, yun yung ating lesson for this afternoon. Since multimedia is our topic in week 6, you're going to create your own performance task. So, ito yung mga nagbigay na dati ng output kasi nabanggit ko na nung week 5 yung lesson, advanced announcement regarding performance task. So, you're going to create a multimedia by using the title, My Promotional Video. So, sabi ko nga, you can use many other platforms for you to create your own promotional videos. Si Rhea, gumawa siya ng vlog niya regarding her promotional video promoting her skills on cooking. Basta may niluto siya. And then, si Michael Malasab naman, ang ginamit niyang platform ay TikTok. And then si Miss Jamaica, hindi ko alam kung anong platform yung ginamit niya, as long as parang vlog din yung labas ng kaniyang video. Nagpro-promote siya ng something. And then, si Miss sino to? Si Miss Guapa. Ayan. Promotional video on promoting her miniature printer. So, nandun naka-demonstrate kung ano-ano yung mga parts ng printer niya. Gamit yung miniature printer as props. Yung project niya noon, nung third quarter, ayan. So, at least hindi na sayang, di ba? Nagamit niya pa rin. So, explaining kung ano-ano yung mga buttons na nakikita sa printer na yon. And then, another promotional video for promoting the skills on cooking and garnishing foods. Ayan. So, ito yung mga videos na prepare nila. Ganito ang gagawin ninyong performance task for week 6. Nakuha? Any question regarding our lesson today?
None, ma'am.
Wala? Awatable naman?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.